Is President Trump walking into a diplomatic trap, or is he playing a long game that his critics are simply failing to understand? A high-level warning has just been issued from within his own inner circle, and it suggests that Tehran is up to its old tricks using the guise of diplomacy to buy the time they desperately need to advance their nuclear ambitions. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and ensures you don't miss our daily deep dives into the headlines that matter. The situation in the Middle East is reaching a boiling point. President Trump has recently opted to pause planned military strikes and extend a fragile ceasefire, a move aimed at giving diplomacy every possible chance to succeed. But Morgan Ortagus, a former State Department spokeswoman who served during the first Trump administration, is now warning that this is exactly what the Iranian regime wants. According to Ortagus, Iran has a well-documented strategy: when pressure mounts, they stall. They draw out negotiations, create the illusion of progress, and use that time to preserve their leverage while secretly pushing forward with their nuclear and proxy programs. Ortagus makes it clear that while she remains confident in President Trump's ability to lead, she is deeply wary of the Iranian regime's history of obfuscation. She noted that Iran's goal is to turn any window of calm into a period of tactical recovery. The key question is whether this current administration has learned the lessons of the past, specifically the failure of the JCPOA, which Trump famously abandoned in 2018. But this isn't just about nukes. The current tensions are also heavily tied to the situation in Lebanon, where Hezbollah continues to act as a cancer on the state. Ortagus argues that while the Lebanese government and the Israeli government both have a shared interest in stability, they are being held hostage by Hezbollah, a proxy that operates on behalf of Tehran, not the Lebanese people. The goal of disarming or neutralizing Hezbollah is becoming the linchpin for any broader peace, yet every day that negotiations drag on, Hezbollah has more time to regroup. So, what does this actually mean for the United States? For the America First wing of the Republican Party, there is a growing concern that we are risking another endless entanglement in the Middle East. Some conservatives are arguing that American resources should be prioritized here at home, away from the complexities of regional proxy wars. However, Ortagus counters that this isn't necessarily a return to the forever wars of the past. Instead, she advocates for a policy of calculated strength, using American firepower only when absolutely necessary, but keeping that threat front and center to ensure that diplomacy isn't just a stall tactic. The outcome here remains incredibly fluid. If the administration continues to press Iran, we could see a total collapse of the proxy network. If they get bogged down in endless talk, we may find ourselves exactly where we were years ago, with a more emboldened regime in Tehran and a more unstable border between Israel and Lebanon. Trump has the ultimate authority, and he has made it clear he intends to use the leverage he has built through his maximum pressure campaign. Whether that leverage can be translated into a lasting deal or if it will be squandered in a game of diplomatic cat-and-mouse is the defining question of his current foreign policy. The stakes are immense, and the political divide on how to handle this is only getting wider as the administration navigates these treacherous waters. We are watching a high-stakes chess match where one wrong move could have global repercussions. So, what do you think about this? Is President Trump being too patient with Iran, or is his willingness to pause for diplomacy the mark of a smart negotiator? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one, and I want to hear your perspective on whether we are moving toward peace or just another cycle of deception. The world is watching, and the decisions made in the coming weeks will likely shape the geopolitical landscape for years to come. Thank you for joining us for this update. Stay tuned, stay informed, and we will see you in the next video.